This moment I'm going to be sharing with you the process I took in drawing a cherubim. Cherubims were those creatures described by Ezekiel. I got it from Ezekiel chapter 1. So, it amazed me. Most of these Bible characters or Bible visions, especially of heavenly beings, they are not actually what we are, the normal way we see angels. That is not the way it was portrayed in the Bible. In fact, angels appear more mysterious, like monsters or like deities. This is proven from the vision of Ezekiel. So he said, I'm going to be starting from, if you read Ezekiel chapter 1, you see where he said that I looked up. That is starting from chapter 4. That is what I'm trying to draw here. He said, I looked up and saw a windstorm coming from the north. Lightning was flashing from a huge cloud, and the sky around it was glowing. Where the lightning was flashing, something stone-like bronze. At the center of the storm, I saw what looked like 4 living creatures in human form, but each of them had 4 faces and 4 wings. Their legs were straight, and they had hoofs like those of a bull. They shone like burnished bronze. In addition to their 4 faces and 4 wings, they had 4 human hands, 1 under each wing. 2 wings of each creature were spread out so that the creatures formed a square, with their wing tips touching when they moved. They moved as a group without turning their back. Each living creature had 4 different faces: a human face in front, a lion's face at the right, a bull's face at the left, and an eagle's face at the back. 2 wings of each creature were raised so that they touched the tip of the wing of the creatures next to it, and their other 2 wings were folded against their bodies. Each creature faced all 4 directions, so the group could go wherever they wish without having to turn. So from this is so amazing. Like, most of the time I do wonder if you ever go through your scripture, you know that most appearances or most visions by these guys, both Ezekiel, both Daniel, they are very mysterious beings that may appear very scary. So most of the time I'll be wondering. So here I'm trying to put to illustration what I just read now. So this is the way I understood it. So I'm trying my best to do exactly what was described there to the best of my knowledge, because I had to like attempt to do it exactly, both the position of the head, like you can see from the illustration. The lion was facing the right, the human was the one facing directly to the viewer, then the bull's head. So this is just how I understood it. Imagine this kind of creature coming to you, like suddenly you see it, and I wonder how you are going to be, like what you are going to be doing. For me, I don't know whether I'll remain there. So no wonder sometimes you hear that they fell by their faces as though they were dead, because from the look of things is really wild. Like it looks like much more like a monster than, or like a deity, or this creepy or kind of being, very creepy being. So I hope you're enjoying the illustration. So here I was the one that attempted to put the 6 packs though, because he said he had human form. I can remember where. So if you read through that verse, Ezekiel chapter 1, you compare it with what you are seeing here. This is my own pen version. I tried my best to use ordinary pen to render it. So if you read, you'll be comparing what you read with what you are seeing here. In case you see any error, maybe you point it out. Again, I would wish that if this video goes viral and a lot of people are liking it, I'll be doing more of like creatures, strange creatures within the Bible, outside the Bible, like strange creature descriptions according to the description. Like if you describe it, be it as a vision or as a fairy tale creature, exactly how it appeared. So some people may be wondering why I'm not doing much of African creatures. I've not come across any mythology, African mythology, that will enable me like think of how the creature is. So that's why I base everything I'm doing from the Bible. So that is just the stuff. So I hope you enjoy the video and make sure you follow so that you see more of this. So at this point, I will leave you to watch the outcome.